Good evening. This Thanksgiving, I refuse to dress up for our meal. Today, we have a bowl of clementines. All right. Okay, hold on. I need to get in your personal space. I'm so sorry. Hate it. Hi, a long time no see. Happy Thanksgiving. Judging by the title, you clicked on this video because you're spending Thanksgiving alone. Maybe you don't like your family that much. I get it. Just kidding. Mom, I know you're watching this. I'm kidding. Thanksgiving and the holidays is a really tough time for a lot of people, to be honest. It's kind of tough for me too, even though I love it. I would say beginning of October to Christmas Day is my favorite time of year. Maybe you can't go visit your family. Perhaps you are taking COVID very seriously and you don't want to infect anyone else, which is very responsible of you. Maybe you don't even celebrate Thanksgiving. Maybe this video is just a video that you're watching because you happen to stumble upon the thumbnail and you're like, who is this sexy ass bitch? I have to watch this video. Whatever your reasoning is for being here today, hi. Welcome. I'm Nikki Nasty. Today we're spending Thanksgiving together. Okay, before we take a really deep dive into this whole spending Thanksgiving with me video, I kind of wanted to make you feel like you're back at the Thanksgiving dinner table with your family, kind of simulate that feeling, you know what I mean? It might get uncomfortable, but I feel like this is a good exercise for us, okay? Hey, long time no see. Are you still dating that person? Because I never liked them, so just letting you know. So, I heard that your grandma voted for Trump. How are we doing? Really, how are we doing? How was school going? You dropped out. Right, you told me that already. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. How is your IBS? Don't be embarrassed about it. I have it too. It's really bad. This entire Thanksgiving meal is gonna make me oh my god, are you gonna eat all that? Oh my god, that's a lot of food. Okay, now that we're done making you severely uncomfortable, let's roll the intro music so that we can actually talk about me. This is what we came here for, right? Hello, everyone. I feel like I need to have the clementines in plain sight so that, it's the star of the show. The reason that I didn't want to make an actual Thanksgiving meal is because I'm assuming if you're not spending Thanksgiving with your family or if you're spending it alone, I don't think that you're making a very traditional Thanksgiving meal. And I was gonna make gnocchi, cauliflower gnocchi from Trader Joe's. If I'm being completely honest, it was downstairs in the basement. It's dark outside. I was a little bit afraid. I didn't want to go by myself. But then we had clementines. This is not going to be a mukbang video because I personally hate the sound of people chewing and eating. It actually makes me pissed off. I feel really powerful because now I have nails because I did them myself. All right. But this kind of hurts. That's disgusting. All right. So before we actually really get started into this video, make sure that you grab a little snack, something to eat. Maybe it is a Thanksgiving feast, or maybe it's something as simple as clementines. Maybe it's a bowl of cereal. Doesn't matter. It's your Thanksgiving feast. Also, make sure that you subscribe if you want to be nasty. If not, you're disgusting. Also, make sure you have your bell notifications on so you know every single time I post or else you are gross. Thank you. So, since this video is pretending that you are with a friend at some dinner, we are hanging out, I will be talking a lot about myself. That is the type of friend that I am. I talk a lot about myself. Sorry to all my friends, but I don't want to leave you out. So I'm definitely gonna be asking you some questions. I definitely want you to hit pause, answer. I'm gonna be cool, great answer. Thank you so much. Right now, how are you doing? Cool, thank you so much. We always had Thanksgiving at our house, and almost every single year, my best friend Kaylee would always come over because she's our family. I remember one Thanksgiving, I think it was my senior year of high school or something, 4 or 5 of my closest friends came over for Thanksgiving, which was really fun, and we had such a good night that night. So does it kind of suck that I'm just spending it with my mom and my stepdad this year? Yes, but am I happy that we're being responsible and safe? Absolutely. I think right now, depending on what kind of media you're surrounding yourself with, you being safe may make you feel like you're being the crazy one, and everyone around you is you are so stupid, you're a sheep for being way too careful for something that has a very high survival rate. Shut up. You're not being crazy. You're being very responsible. You're being very safe and smart. Keep doing what you're doing. Love you. Kisses. Make sure that you catch it. Thank you. And yeah, so if you're spending Thanksgiving literally alone in your apartment or at college or you're wherever you are, it's really okay. I'd rather have a couple lonely holidays without my extended family rather than, many holidays without my extended family, if that makes sense. I don't want to kill my family members, okay? I would like many more years with them. I am excited that for once we are not cooking for 10 plus people. Like, we are able to just make a normal sized dinner. Less dishes, less Tupperware containers that need to be made, less cleaning, significantly less stressful. I don't have to dress up tomorrow if I don't want to. Will I potentially? Unlikely. I have this weird thing that I do around the holidays every single year because, like I said, beginning of October to Christmas is my favorite time of year. I love it. It's so warm and fuzzy feeling, you know? Once Christmas Day hits, I don't even really like Christmas Day, to be honest, because it's like over. It's like the Sunday of the entire year, I feel like. I don't like Sundays, as you can tell. And every single Thanksgiving or every single Christmas, I'm always like, oh my God, this year I'm just not festive enough. Or, oh my God, I just didn't go all out enough. Next year I'm gonna be better. Next year I'm gonna be better. I say that every single year since I could remember. And it's like, but what do you want to be better? Why can't I just enjoy things for what they are? Because this year, you know, I won't even have a lot of family around me, but I can just be grateful for what I do have. Why did it take a pandemic for me to realize that? I don't know. But my point is that you can make things fun and festive and happy just where you are in life now. And I just want to sing little Christmas songs, bake little cookies, and actually take the time out of my day to do that. Speaking of which, Vlogmas, question mark? This is one of those moments where I'm gonna ask you a question and you have to pause and answer. Would you like Vlogmas? How are you feeling about Vlogmas? Okay, thank you. Speaking of YouTube videos, this is my first time uploading a video in 2 weeks. I used to be extremely hard on myself if I missed an upload day, let alone like so many of them, because I try and put this expectation into my mind that I have to upload twice a week while I'm still a senior in college. What's going on in my noggin? A lot, but not a lot of good stuff. And I took that time within those 2 weeks that I did not upload to work on my finals. Not to completely finish my finals, but will soon finish my finals. It was a much needed little break for myself, to be honest, and I'm not gonna say like I'm never gonna take a break again, because it's not healthy to have this mentality of like go, 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 because what happened to me, I burnt out. I'm literally graduating in a few weeks, which is like beyond me. And yes, I will still talk about it and I won't shut up about it because I'm extremely excited. Like, I spent 3.5 years doing this. I feel like I just started college. I remember the car ride to college, like for the very first time. That is very weird to me. And everyone's like, oh my God, it's so freeing. It's so like liberating to be done with school. And I'm like, that's awesome. And I can't wait, but I'm also not excited because I am so drowned in work that I can't even enjoy the thought of what happens when I'm done. I have never ever been in a situation that I am not doing school. I feel like school has been extremely hard on all of us lately. My favorite line is when professors are like, I'm just doing a mental health check-in. Please remember that your mental health is important, which is why I wanted to assign another project. I'm not saying like, oh, quarantine used to be fun or the beginning of quarantine used to be fun, but there was like this like fun element in the air where we just made whipped coffee and watched Tiger King and stayed inside. And now it's like masks are being politicized and oh yeah, the COVID, it's getting worse. And on top of that, school is just getting harder and harder because professors are not getting it. And these clementines are just not that good. Everyone's stressed out. Everyone is going through a rough ass time right now. You are not the only one, I can assure you that. And spending the holidays alone, that just adds so much more stress. You know what? We've gotten through it this far. We'll be good. You and I are gonna be good. It's gonna be one of those times where I ask you a question. You gonna be good? That's what I thought. Behind my mirror in the bathroom, I have shelves that I can organize like my skincare and hair care. I reorganized it today for like 45 minutes straight. It made me feel a lot better. It's the little things. The littlest things are becoming fun to me now. Short little drives places or even long drives, just blasting my favorite music, best time ever. I love it. I look forward to it every time I do it, which is rare, but I do it. Also, another thing that I've been doing to spice up my life while it's just not getting any more exciting, which is why Vlogmas kind of scares me, because you guys are like, please do more vlogs, and I'm like, no guys, you really don't understand, like my life is not exciting, but I guess we'll just have to see. Something to spice up my life is me changing my appearance. I know I may not look any different to you, and that's because I don't. I cut my hair like 3 times in 1 week, maybe 4. And then one night I got so frustrated and thought that I was so ugly that I was like, I need to cut off all my hair. I don't know why that will make me feel better about myself, but I need to cut it to like here. And then I didn't. I did my makeup today. I put on some earrings. Wait, hold on. The other Clementine is speaking. Hi, Clemmy. Why is your butt wet? Why is your tail wet? What's going on? This is my sweetest little cat, Clementine, although I call her Clemmy more than anything, even though I said that I probably wouldn't call her Clemmy because it kind of sounds like chlamydia. But she doesn't know what chlamydia is, so I feel like it's okay. Stop showing your asshole to the internet. People are supposed to pay for that. This is what you're named after. You can come back. What the? Look how long she is. Okay, anyway, back to talking about me. Additionally, some exciting news for the people who may care about it, but my podcast is making a comeback soon. I don't have an exact date for you guys, but it will be coming back. I took a very long hiatus because of the semester was just getting too crazy. It was just impossible to be doing all that content at once, but now that I will be a graduated bitch, I will have so much time now to actually make podcast content again, which I miss so much because I miss hearing myself talk for an hour. Like, I do that here, but on the podcast, it's like nonstop straight. Like, I barely take time to breathe. People are like, oh, how long does it take you to edit the podcast? I'm like, you edit your podcast? I just kind of upload it, and sometimes it's very obvious that I do that. So anyway, if any of you guys are actually interested in my podcast, it's called Talk Nasty to Me. It's on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and a few other podcast streaming platforms. So maybe if you want, you can catch up on all the episodes that you didn't listen to before it makes a comeback. You know what I mean? As I'm approaching the last few slices of my Clementine, I just wanted to remind you all that if you're alone for Thanksgiving, thank you for, you know, doing your part and trying to keep whoever it is that you're trying to keep safe. I hope this video of me eating citrus fruit along with you and your meal made you feel somewhat closer to me, perhaps. Maybe it didn't at all. Maybe you exited out of this video a long time ago. But you know, if you're spending today alone and you're dreading it, maybe call up some friends that you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe play Among Us. That's what me and my friends do. We'll like open up a Zoom call, and we'll all hop in, and then we'll play Among Us. And then we're all like fighting. And somehow we end up playing for like 5 to 6 hours. I don't know how we always do it, but we always do. Rewatch your favorite movie. I have to rewatch The Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan soon because I remembered that movie, that it exists. I need to see it immediately for my own personal well-being. You know what, maybe treat today as like a little self-care day. Do whatever you want just for yourself, or maybe even make yourself a nice meal. That is a bit better than a bowl of 5 clementines. Take care of yourself today. Don't be so mean to yourself. You're a good egg in my book. So I hope that you guys are doing good. Yeah, I asked you guys on Instagram if you are spending Thanksgiving alone, and I was not expecting these results, to be honest, but 2,094 people voted yes and 2,460 people voted no, meaning that 46% of my followers on Instagram are spending Thanksgiving alone, which is a lot of people. And for us who are being smart and safe and, you know, COVID conscious, we'll get through the next few months and it'll be good and it'll be worth it. So I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving, whether you're spending it with family, alone, or with me, whatever. Thank you for joining me on my Thanksgiving feast. If you like this video or you like me, you can leave it a like because it helps me out so much, and also comment what your Thanksgiving plans are. If it is watching The Parent Trap and doing your nails and eating a bowl of clementines, I definitely would like to know that. So make sure that you subscribe if you want to be nasty. If not, you're disgusting. Also make sure you have your bell notifications on so you know every single time I post, or else you are gross. And if you want to follow me on my other social media like Instagram, Twitter, Depop, Spotify, it's just at Nicole Rafiee. And if you want to follow me on my TikTok, it is at Nikki Nasty. I'm gonna go now. I'm really contemplating getting the gnocchi that is downstairs. I'm probably gonna do it. Happy Thanksgiving. I love you. Be nice to yourself. Bye.